Today's EDGA profile is a little different, as though it features one of our golfers, Rasmus Lia. We are delighted to talk with his father, Trond Lia, who is a very proud dad, and for a good reason. It was certainly an exciting trip when Trond Lia was able to travel with his son Rasmus to Dubai in November. 21-year-old Rasmus had qualified for the season-ending G4D Tour Series finale at the DP World Tour Championship. This was a pinnacle event in golf for the disabled. It was a dream for Rasmus that was very much hard-earned. The young man had recovered from a serious skiing injury as a youngster and put in so many hours of practice at his home in Dalarna, Sweden. This included long winters, learning the swing indoors, when the snow had been falling outside. In Dubai, his dad Trond was bursting with enthusiasm and near panic as he watched his son pull victory out of the jaws of defeat in the final round. He watched Rasmus dramatically birdie the 13th, 14th and 15th holes before dumping his ball in the water on the 17th. Here he recovered again and finished with a final birdie on the 18th. It was incredible golf and a score of 72 that would win him the championship by 4 shots, all with a self-effacing smile from Rasmus. A proud dad, Trond Lia laughs when he talks us through it now.
Yeah, I was very proud, but I was so nervous. I think I said at hole number 5 or 6, I found something that I can't do this. I'm too nervous. I don't know. Don't know what to do. I hope it helps that I was with him, because I was, carrying the bags to the locker rooms and fixing the drinks, the water and stuff. And he can only focus on his golf, and he was very motivated.
Rasmus had told his father that he felt he could win, that his game was now good enough, all being well.
It was a very special moment, and especially to see all the other G4D tour players. I met everyone before almost, and it was good to see them again. And at the same time, same stage, same tee as the big pro. So it was a great experience.
It was a wonderful day for father and son. Rasmus had actually played in his first EDGA golf event in 2017, aged just 16 years old, still growing and adapting after a horrific skiing accident aged 12, which broke a lot of bones in his back, pelvis, hip and leg. And back in 2017, he conquered his nerves when invited to play in a unique one-hole exhibition match during the European Tour's Portugal Masters. This featured 4 well-known European Tour players and 4 EDGA players. It was a landmark moment for golfers with a disability, the first EDGA event directly linked with and supported by the European Tour Group, an idea that would grow into the established G4D Tour we now see today. In 2022, there were 7 such tournaments staged by the DP World Tour in the same weeks and at the same venues as the famous tour events, culminating in November's series finale in Dubai, which was won by Rasmus, of course. A great point in his personal golf journey. While in Dubai, Rasmus was invited by DP World Tour star and fellow Swede Alex Noren to join him for a little practice on the day before the tournament. This 10-time tour winner was generous with his time and gave Rasmus excellent advice on the playing conditions on the course.
One special moment was when we going out for round, I think they were round number 1, the first round, yes. Me and Rasmus were standing in the high rough around the green, just the practice green, just to get some shots. And the Swedish one, Alex Norén, comes by and said, you're playing today and play well and so on. And let me see some good shots, he said. And Rasmus made a good chip and said, I don't think that's the right way to handle this course or this grass. I think you have to do like this, because I've been in practice for a long time, and try this shot. And Alex take 15 minutes of his time just to make Rasmus comfortable with the shots from the rough around the green. So I think that was a very special moment and very decent of Alex Norén. That's good.
In the final round, the way Rasmus kept his cool and recovered after finding water on the 17th earned the praise of playing partner and fellow G4D Tour frontrunner Joan Postigo Arce of Spain.
Is this the way we're going to lose? And you got to go back, drop a new ball, iron number 9, put it 3.5 meters from the hole and put it in for bogey. And I remember Postigo, he was really, really happy for Rasmus that he made a bogey and not a double. And so that's Rasmus. This is you today, son. So that was very fun to hear.
Trond, who is a ski patrol officer in his job and a greenkeeper at their local golf course, and a pretty good golfer himself, was rightly so proud. Less than 2 weeks later, Rasmus then went on to Villasol for the EDGA Algarve Open 2022, and he won again, at the same venue where he made that EDGA debut in 2017. Trond remembers this time well.
It was the first time I went with him aboard to another country in Portugal with his coach from Sweden, and it was quite nerve-wracking just to see, but it was very fun to see him tee off as the first time in the EDGA event in Villasol. So that was very special, and now his progress is just straight up.
The progress has been so steady is down to Rasmus's work ethic and also good coaching, most recently during his sports degree course at Halmstad University in Sweden.
Yeah, I think so, because he has to swing in a little bit different than his other teammates in school. So the school he goes now, everyone is 100% fit, and he is the one with the disability. And if I don't remember it wrong, the school was very anxious to get Rasmus there and try and see how far can we get this young boy with the disability in golf. How good can he be? And the EDGA event in Europe and everywhere else is every time he travels, he's get a little bit tougher mentally and take care of himself. So I think he's grown quite fast. So he's a really young man, and everything he do, like we discussed on the phone, if he fix hotel, fix everything, flight tickets, it's like 5 minutes, everything is done. Dad, just relax. I don't get anything of that.
Trond explains that even as a young boy, Rasmus had huge determination, which was a driving force in his recovery after his accident and his desire to succeed in the future. Trond also believes the announcement in 2021 of the new 7-event G4D Tour for 2022 was also a huge motivation for his son to get out there and play top-level international golf. Rasmus has competed this year in Italy, Ireland, Portugal, Sweden, Spain, at the US Adaptive Open, the European Team Championship in Belgium, and then finally in Dubai.
I will say extremely much. He wants to play everything just to get the ranking to get into this tournament. That was his main goal all summer. And he said, if I made 1 or 2, I'll be very happy. And he was actually playing 4 of them this year. And he was extremely happy and very, very proud of himself, because he was working hard, and he plays all the event for disabilities in Sweden. I think he won everyone, which affect his ranking, and now is, I think, pretty safe about in the 8. And that was a great motivation, this G4D tour.
But Trond believes that without the EDGA Tour events, Rasmus may not have found the confidence to develop so well. Being naturally a quiet guy, the camaraderie of the tournaments and the welcome he received was fantastic, says Trond. There were 92 EDGA-related tournaments around the world in 2022, and for a golfer with disability, being part of a positive group with shared values can be vital.
Yeah, of course. Everyone that I met in my EDGA events, I've been to a couple with Rasmus, and he said everyone is having the most respect for each other, and everyone is very good friends, and everyone has different story, different backgrounds. Someone is born with a disability, someone has because of injury and other accidents and stuff. They have a really good bonding, I think, when everyone talks good about each other. So it's really nice to see, and I'm extremely impressed with all the girls and the boys playing golf. And you see they can barely walk, but they hit the ball straight ahead. So it's brilliant to see. I like it a lot.
Whether at an EDGA event at home in Sweden or the G4D Tour finale in Dubai, Rasmus's approach is always the same.
His focus is extremely high. He doesn't like to lose, that's for sure. But he accepts when he's beaten, of course. But he's very focused of winning everything he goes in for. Just if it's ping pong or if it's skis or golf, he he was always one to win.
Trond says that winning in Dubai was huge for Rasmus. In an email to us, Trond writes, "He was everywhere across the media, and Rasmus liked it, but at the same time, he's not one to brag. He might have felt more attention than ever before, but he is very down to earth, and I think that's a very good thing." Mr Lia comes across as one of the world's less pushy parents. He encourages rather than pressures both his children, Rasmus the golfer, and his daughter Victoria, who, though a keen footballer, enjoys her artistic studies.
So encourage them the best you can, and they have to enjoy what you do. We have never put any pressure on Victoria, and especially not on Rasmus. They're always taking their own decisions and what they want to do and how much they want to do it. So, but in Rasmus' case, you have to hold him back sometimes because he wants to train 24/7. So, and when the injury occurred, he can't train so much because it's too painful. So when he hits for Rasmus 10 drives, he's done. He can't hit 20 or 40 or 50 drives in a practice round. That's impossible. So encourage the young one, yeah, absolutely, but let them do it in their own pace. I think it's important. Don't pressure.
While this story finishes, you can read or listen to the full story of how Rasmus Lia recovered from the trauma of a serious skiing accident as a child to find confidence and achievement through golf. Simply go to the EDGA website, www.edgagolf.com, click on EDGA Profiles on our homepage, and then type in the name Rasmus Lia.